Okay, so it's the day of the evacuation. Steven suggests making an SOS sign so the helicopter crew can see where they are, and Ian is looking very shifty while eating some beans. A person, and it's Sarah, Ian's wife.
Sarah! Sarah!
Doesn't she look a bit young though? And damn, she's got a red tag. That means she's infected. But Ian's going to sacrifice himself and go with her, so now it's up to Steven to be the leader. His repetition of
"And you're going to change your life, you're going to change your life, okay?"
is obviously meant to seem like something that Steven would subconsciously hear and that would change him. Bye-bye. So Steven is going to change and he's going to do exactly what Derren wanted him to do and start again. But shit.
What's that?
A fuck ton of infected have come out of absolutely nowhere and are now just right outside as the helicopter arrives. Unfortunately, Derren wants the helicopter to land outside, so they're going to have to figure out a way to get to it. Though, why aren't the infected attracted to the extremely loud helicopter that's right there? It even has humans inside of it. Yeah, they just ignore it. That's convenient. Also, why don't the military just fucking annihilate all the infected right here? Maybe that would just make things a little bit too easy. Danny gets to the helicopter, but Leona doesn't, so Steven channels his inner Michael from Lost and just keeps shouting. That'll help things. She was too scared to escape, so they had to retreat. The new plan is that Steven runs out to distract them, but that doesn't work.
Zombies mental. Zombies mental. Zombies go mental.
Zombies go mental. Also, these action shots here are clearly not in real time. They never show his face, and when he's moving completely differently to how he was before. The camera work is also completely different to how it's done with all the other supposedly hidden cameras, but whatever, who cares at this point? The zombies are going mental.
Zombies go mental.
Oh, Steven's gonna do a vlog too. He says that he loves his family and that he appreciates them, blah blah blah, what do you expect?
We get there before the border shuts, so walk it fast.
Wait, what? They've just given up on the helicopter? Wouldn't the army or whoever it was just go and rescue them? They know for a fact that there are multiple survivors in the compound. Why would they just leave them after coming within a few meters of where they actually are? And yesterday they said the border to Wales was closing in 2 days. So how do they expect to walk the whole way to Wales through zombie-infested territory in 1 day? No, the zombies have just left now. Why would they just randomly leave? At least that makes it easy for them to walk out. But now prepare yourself for the most fucking stupid thing in this entire show, and one of the most stupid things ever fucking recorded on camera.
Hello?
Yes, that actually happened. Somehow Derren makes him instantly faint over the phone. What the actual fuck? And they somehow managed to get him back home while he's still in this trance-like state. When he left home, it was 4:21 PM, and when they got to the alien biological meteor impact zone, it was 7:58. So his home is almost 4 hours away from the compound area. Did Derren manage to keep this guy in the trance for 4 hours? Oh well, whatever, who cares? Because Steven wakes up, and like a poorly written children's story, it was all a dream. Derren tells him about the setup and he's happy, whatever. He also meets the actors behind Ian, Danny and Leona. He's happy about it. Though if this were real, like, what would happen if the guy got crazy PTSD or something? I mean, literally less than a day ago, he thought both he and these lot were about to be torn apart by zombies. But we don't need to worry about that, do we, Derren? Get it? Good one, Derren.
I know what that is!
Luckily for him, the project worked out exactly as he planned, and everything he wanted to change within Steven has been changed. How nice. The end. Wow, that sure was something, alright? I'm sure a lot of people would now probably agree with what I said at the start, that this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. The premise itself is absurd on its own, yes, but the, fantastical brain control shit that Derren supposedly does is what pushes it into, the next level of absurdity. If you could make someone instantly fall into a trance for 4 hours simply by talking to them on the phone, I imagine that ability wouldn't be held solely by a guy that happens to make TV shows in which it's convenient he can do just that. It should be pretty obvious by now, but I do not believe this show at all. And I honestly do not understand how anyone would do so, but it seems that a lot of people do. Don't get me wrong, some of the stuff that Derren does is actually genuine, like in a lot of his live stage shows in which he does more typical magician-y kind of stuff. But I think he uses that reputation to mislead people into thinking that everything he does is genuine. Maybe this is some kind of exit through the gift shop type situation where the video itself is more the deception rather than the contents of it. But what do you think? Do you think that some parts are more genuine than others? I'm interested in what other people have to say about the show, as it's certainly unique, to say the least. 1 minute you're trying to make a philosophical point about rebirth and starting a new life, and the next you're telling zombies to go mental.
Zombies mental. Zombies mental. Zombies mental. Zombies go mental.